My life before homelessness. Hi, it's Dr. Jocelyn, and in today's video, I'm going to share my experience on how I help those of drug addiction within the poverty community. Also, keep in mind, these are past experiences that may no longer be who these people are today. This is just what I've encountered living in the poverty area in the past. Moving on how I help those who struggle from drug addiction within the poverty community. Back in 2017, I had just moved back from Tennessee from being homesick and escaping abuse. So I ended up moving into a very racist neighborhood, but next door was an abandoned house where a lot of people of addiction lived there. It was young teen mothers living there and people of disability. And there was a little girl about my daughter's age. She was 4 years old, and I would keep her at my house a lot just for her safety because her mother worked a lot, and she would play with my youngest daughter before the system had took her from inappropriate things that the mother's boyfriend were doing. But to move on from that situation, I had also had my first cousin on my father's side. His wife, I didn't know at the time, was battling drug addiction. I heard plenty of things about her battling, but I didn't necessarily see it myself until she was bringing her daughter to my home a lot to play with my youngest daughter, who was around the same age as well. So my little cousin spent a lot of time at my home, and her mother was like a cousin to me anyway. We grew up together. We went to the same school together, in a lot of the same classes together. We were at some point in the same GED class together where we built homes from OSHA. Her first week in the class, she ended up passing, and the teacher bought her this black leather Miami University jacket and gave her a lot of money for passing her test on her first try. So we had a lot of childhood memories together on up to adulthood, and I would keep my little cousin a lot, and then I started to see signs of her being on addiction, and that's where I took initiative to keep my little cousin around me a lot, because I noticed she would be around other friends of my cousins who were on addictions, and I did not like the look of it. So I just kept her around me, and I also kept her mother around me. She would like to go to the casino, so me and her went to the casino, and I won $100 that night. She didn't win anything. She was so upset, but we still had fun and made the best of it. Anytime I needed a ride, she came and gave me a ride. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. She never charged me gas. Anytime I didn't have money, she made sure I was provided for. Whatever it was I needed in that moment, we helped each other through each other's struggle. And those are things that I really enjoyed. These are moments that I hold on to, and these are moments that made me never judge a book by its cover or judge people of addiction who had hearts, because she was always a kind person before her addiction, and she was a kind person after her addiction, which made me want to help her more. And when she ended up passing away from addiction, it was pretty sad to see, not only for her and my cousin who truly loved her, but for her children as well. And I loved her more than anything. I loved her more than just family. She was like a sister to me, and I will forever cherish the moments that we spent together. And this was my life and my experience in the poverty community of helping those as best as I could through their drug addictions. I hope this inspired you all. Stay tuned for more acts of kindness on how I help those within the poverty community. Thank you.